What's up, Pisces, and welcome to your weekly reading for December 12th through December 18th. Right away, we had an angel card pop out, so I'm channeling into angel energy this week. So I'm just using my daily guidance angel cards and then my angel tarot cards. Right away from the daily guidance cards, you guys got entrepreneur. This one flew out. So it says, self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your coworkers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Yes, so your team is really urging you, Pisces, if you've had any any desire to be your own boss, to start your own business, to be an entrepreneur in any way, they have your back and they're saying now is the time to start. So let me go ahead and read that for you from the book, and then I will pull some tarot. So it says, this card comes to you because you're well suited to self-employment. You have the ideas, the drive, and the self-discipline required for entrepreneurial work. Yet self-doubts make you hesitate. The angels reassure you that you have what it takes to succeed as an entrepreneur. They will guide and support you along the way, and as long as you follow through on this action, your success is assured. Yes, I love that. Additional meanings for this card are, your ideas for a business are sound. Ease out of your present job by moonlighting with your desired business idea. Take action as you're guided with respect to your career. Fully commit to succeeding in your new business. Yeah, fully commit. That's a really strong message I'm getting. It's like a lot of you guys may have started. Oh, sorry, I almost knocked that over. A lot of you guys may have started and maybe something has happened and you guys have doubted yourself, doubted your abilities, and Spirit's like, don't do that. You know, there's going to be bumps in the road. There is. And entrepreneur work and working for yourself, I could speak out of experience. It's not easy. It's tough. It definitely tests you on that level. But you know, nowadays where a lot of people are starting to work for themselves, we all want to try it, right? But then we try it and then we're like, oh my gosh, this is a lot harder than it looks. Spirit just wants to remind you that everything's going to be difficult. I mean, going to school to be a doctor is hard work. You know what I mean? But people don't just give up. I mean, I'm sure, yes, people do give up. But a lot of people don't. You know, they stick through it. And Spirit's like, this isn't anything different. We want you to stick through with this. I know there's nobody there like a boss telling you to keep you in check, to keep you disciplined, and that's the hardest part of it. But Spirit's like, you have it in you, Pisces. You really do. So if you have been thinking about that, now's your sign to get started, to start setting some goals, to get serious, to start trying to figure out ways to better self-discipline. Because that's where I'm getting most of the messages, in the self-discipline, making yourself do things even when maybe you don't want to do it that day, because that's what comes with, you know, entrepreneur work. Yes, we do get to be our own boss and do things according to our schedule, but make sure things are getting done. Find the self-discipline to make sure that you are reaching your goals. Oh, okay, so we have two cards that flew out. Let me get them. Oh, actually, we got three. Thank you so much, Spirit. So, first we have Six of Emotions. Six of Emotions. This is Six of Cups. It says, memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. What I'm getting from this is that there's something that you guys have been wanting to do as far as this entrepreneurial work. It is going to reactivate your inner child. It may even help you heal your inner child. There's something about your inner child. Maybe this thing that you want to do is something that you desire to do as a child, and you thought, for example, maybe you wanted to be a painter as a child and you grew up and you're like, that's ridiculous. There's no way I can make a career off of that. This is going to reactivate that and help you see that you actually can live your dream that you had as a child. That's very interesting, Pisces. That's actually really sweet. Next we have the Four of Thought, which is the Four of Swords. And it says, spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be helpful. I'm getting two messages from this. First of all, to get clear before you start this, before you start your process, to take the time to in rest mode. And I get that doubly because the next card out is the Spiritual Teacher, which I'm getting two messages from that as well. But before I jump forward, the first message kind of ties into the first message of this. So the Spiritual Teacher is the Hermit card. Kind of similar to the same idea of Four of Thought, which is rest and rejuvenation. So before you start this endeavor, before you start this journey, Spirit wants you to go into sort of like this hermit mode where you get very, very clear on what you're about to do. Understand that it is going to take hard work. Understand what you're going to do when you hit that bump in the road, how you're going to deal with that so that you can continue to stay disciplined. Get clear on all of those. Write it down if you need to. Have like a notebook that you can look back onto when you reach these obstacles, when you reach these points in this journey, right? So get clear on everything that you're gonna, what you may come across, how you're gonna deal with it, all of that. That's the first message that I'm getting from both of these cards. Second is that when you do come across that, when you do come across a period in this journey, and I'm telling you right now, you will, Pisces, it's just inevitable with this working for yourself. And actually, I don't want to take that away from all of you guys, because some things do happen like that. They do. I say a lot of the times that things don't fall into your lap. They don't fall into your lap, but sometimes they were meant to come smoothly. Not everything is going to be a struggle, but for the most part, I logically know how the world works. So it's like, yes, there will be obstacles. When that happens, Pisces, Spirit wants you to know, Take the time to rest and rejuvenate and take a break from it all. Not step away completely. And that's where this like planning comes in. You may need to find a mentor that'll help you, someone who has already done this before, that can help you know how long to take a break for example, when you're feeling burnt out. How many days is a good time? And it's different for everyone too. Like some people take a power nap and they're fine. Some people need a whole week of a break from stuff, and it's different, and you need to navigate that at your own pace and figure that out for yourself. And that's where, also this inner child being activated, because it's like you have to be your own parent here. You have to parent yourself through this process. It's like the parents that are like, okay, now it's lunchtime. Okay, now it's nap time. Okay, now it's time for this. Like the child knows to some degree, they have an idea that that's what's going to go on through the day, but they won't make that happen for themselves. They're a child, they don't have that self-discipline, and that's where the parent comes in. It's like you need to parent yourself in this case, and figure out what works for you, what will help you get through this, as far as like where your breaks need to be, where you're planning, you're setting your goals, all of that. But let me read this card before I finish this off. So it says, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. So yeah, it's okay to take a break if you feel burnt out from this process. You will always find the light. Do you see that right there, how he's reigniting that? You will always be able to reignite it yourself. There's this message too of like not letting that go out. There is a way to do this, to have balance without being a workaholic and without being a couch potato. You know what I mean? Like there's a balance in here, and Spirit really, really wants you to get clear on that. Seek out a mentor if you need to, Pisces, that'll help you through this process. But you were definitely meant for this entrepreneurship. It is going to activate some type of inner child healing. That's really beautiful. I never usually get that in conjunction with like an entrepreneurial message, but that's beautiful. Also, last message that I'm getting to with this hermit type card, you might feel a little isolated during this process. It may make you feel like you're doing things alone, because you are. that's another thing from stepping, another message of this, from like stepping back from this and taking the rest and rejuvenation. Rest isn't always taking a nap. Sometimes the break is to go out and have like a good time with your friends, a break away from this, you know, to kind of like clear your mind palette, you know what I mean, and get your mind off of work. You don't want to be a complete workaholic. There's definitely a sense of needing to plan out balance in this process, needing to plan out how you're going to self-discipline. Really, really strong sense of planning all that out and getting prepared for it, learning how to mentally and emotionally prepare for the obstacles you're going to come across. But like I said, there will be someone, or you guys, I feel like you guys will reach out to some type of mentor that'll help you through this. Somebody that you can confide in, someone that will give you good advice, you know? Yeah. That's awesome, Pisces. So good luck with whatever journey that you are going to start. I wish you all of the luck with that. But those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.